know there are DoD policies against sexual harassment. But if the perception is that leadership will just gloss over the issue or that it's someone else's problem, then it's time for change. Because ultimately, sexual harassment can undermine the success of a mission. Treating each other with the utmost respect is the only way to eliminate sexual harassment.
Whether you're adopted or have adopted children or are thinking about adoption, you're welcome at the European Adoption Symposium on May 12th in Kaiserslautern, Germany. You'll find contact information and details about the symposium at www.usadopteurope.com. Whether you're looking to build a family or would like to become part of ours, join the KMC Adoption Support Group May 12th in Kaiserslautern, Germany for the European Adoption Symposium. Details at www.usadopteurope.com.
Now analyze this. We're here at RAF Goldsworth, Alconbury, and Upwood with the men and women of the 423rd Air Base Group.
The EUCOM Joint Analysis Center and the Intelligence Fusion Center supporting NATO.
Here we enable joint and coalition warriors providing 24/7 force protection, intel, comm, and operational support vital to win the global war on terrorism.
Through their vigilance, this tri-base joint and coalition team is truly
ensuring freedom's future.
As a reservist, sometimes you have to struggle with heavy burdens when you're called to active duty. High-interest credit card debt or long-term residential or auto leases may feel like the weight of the world. But with help from the Service Members Civil Relief Act, you can lighten the weight of some of those burdens. You just need to find out if you qualify and what you need to do to apply. For more information on how you can benefit from the SCRA, contact your legal office.
For many of us, our pets are like members of the family. Unfortunately, when you PCS or deploy, there may be times when you're not able to take your beloved pets with you. If you find yourself facing that difficult situation, there are several resources that can help you find your pets a new home. Whether it's just temporary or it's a loving new family, your veterinarian or local animal shelter can help find one that will welcome your pet with open arms.
The AFRTS Broadcast Center near Hollywood, California, is where AFN programming originates. We beam it out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our services feature the best of stateside network programming. That means the networks have already applied their standards for what's acceptable. It's our policy not to censor. So sometimes you might see a show that contains material you may feel is offensive or isn't supportive of military values. Because we don't alter content, we try to schedule our programming in ways that are family-friendly. And taking advantage of the latest digital technology, we offer more channels and more choices than ever before. Bottom line, we bring you what most folks are watching back home. At AFN, we're committed to bringing you the widest selection of top-rated programs in the world. There's no other service quite like it.
Core values are a measure of character. The core value, integrity first, is a measure of what it takes to be in the United States Air Force. Watch today. There exists a battlefield like never before. There are no river crossings, no impassable mountains, no ships, tanks, or artillery. This battle is fought with electrons, and we engage the enemy every day. Because hackers and cyber terrorists are putting our computers under constant attack. Report security breaches or suspicious activities to your local system administrator. Remember, when it comes to computer security, you are the nation's first line of defense.
unclassified information you come into contact with every day may seem unimportant. But in different hands, that same information can represent something more. It can be combined with another piece of unclassified information, and another, to eventually reveal classified military operations. So the best policy is simple. Think about what unclassified information can reveal, and treat it accordingly.
This is Jimmy. Lately, poor Jimmy just hasn't been feeling himself. Is he mentally deranged or just a sissy? No, you see, modern science tells us that poor Jimmy's brain simply has a deficiency in vitamin S. Sports, that's what he needs. Ah, yes, good, wholesome sports. Now, Jimmy's right as rain.
Check out what's new in this month's free Connection magazine. Pick up your free copy of Connection magazine for the latest MWR info, travel destinations, MWR phone numbers, and hidden secrets in your community.
If you make sure you're connected. Tune your bike and get ready for the 2007 U.S. Forces Europe Mountain Bike Championship Series, April 14th to September 8th in Germany and Italy. Head to Army Outdoor Rec or go to www.mwr-europe.com.
Get the latest information on avian influenza, better known as bird flu, at the U.S. Army Europe homepage. Just follow the medical alert link. Surf to hquuser.army.mil and get the facts.
There's a place where adventure waits, where camaraderie and patriotism never go out of style, and where your career has no limits. It's all waiting for you in the Navy Reserve.
Once you get in the Navy and you serve with them and you work with them, it's a different kind of friendship. It's just really great to be around people that you know share the same ideals you do.
I think what a lot of people miss is the camaraderie and the sense of belonging that you get being part of a unit, big or small.
Once you put on that uniform, all eyes on you, and you have to walk that walk because everyone is expecting the best out of you.
The financial benefits have helped me a great deal.
I will pick up my reserve GI Bill.
As far as financial and as far as personal gains, it's been an outstanding decision for me to join the Reserve.
The Navy Reserve, where camaraderie, patriotism, and great benefits are all part of the job. For more information, log on to NavyReserve.com, call 1-800-USA-USNR, or contact your local recruiter.
Because it means that you respect yourself and that you respect the other person enough to let them know where you stand on this issue.
Yeah, no is a very powerful word when you think about it.
I just think you need to be straight about it.
Yeah.
Just no's enough. And in a good relationship, that's all you have to say. I think you have to be honest with the person. I mean, if you're not honest, then what kind of relationship would it be?
And if you can't talk with that person, then you need to get out of that relationship.
Exactly. You really need to have the self-confidence and the strength to be able to say no. And if a person really loves you, then they should respect your decision on, like, whether you want to have sex or whether you don't.
You know, all you have to do is just come out and say it straightforward, no.
Just say no. Just say no. Just say no.
Private Thompson has a loan with our bank. Just last week, he was called to active duty. That means that now there's a 6% ceiling on his loan he got last year. It's because he qualified under the terms of the Service Members Civil Relief Act and applied for the benefit. It's a great thing for all service members who are eligible. So if you've been called to active duty, you may qualify for low interest rate ceilings on your previous loans too. Contact your legal office.
Tell me you love me. I need to hear you say it.
You know I love you.
It's a crazy world we live in, but we can get through it together.
Not everything in life is black and white. But sometimes right and wrong are very clear. Like when it comes to sexual assault. Committing any form of sexual assault is criminal conduct. and it will not be tolerated.
Getting your child ready for school starts at birth. Young children begin learning math concepts like counting, sorting, patterns, recognizing shapes, and measuring through everyday play and activities. When your child plays with toys, count them so he or she can match the word to actual objects. Use rhymes to help your children learn number words, and use math words when your child helps with everyday chores. Exploring math in ways that are fun will add to each child's math skills one by one.
Like apple pie or the 4th of July, AFN The Eagle brings you a slice of home. The Eagle delivers music, news, and information with a hometown feel. Always serving America's best, AFN The Eagle.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed.
Would it be okay if I sat here?
I am beautiful, no matter what they say.
Whatever. New girl.
I am beautiful in every single way. These words can't bring me down. So don't you bring
Reaching out. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Commander U.S. Naval Forces Europe 2007 Strategic Priorities. Develop Navy Europe leaders. Improve maritime security and safety. Respond to any contingency or consequence.
Living overseas can open doors to new career opportunities for family members. There are many employment resources available through websites, civilian personnel offices, and family centers. Opportunities may not be as readily available as in the U.S., so living here may be the ideal time to broaden your marketable skills. Keep an open mind and consider all employment options. Also consider strengthening our communities by volunteering. It's your career. Enhance it today, advance it tomorrow.
Should something unexpected happen to your quarters, would you be covered for your lost or damaged possessions? In most cases, the government would not cover the loss. Your possessions would only be covered if you had personal property insurance.
Stretch, shake, let's let it go. Breathe, stretch, shake, let's let it go. Wait, these people, nothing showed. I like this right here. I like this right here.
Mavs and Nuggets, Saturday on AFN Sports.
Hello, little prince.
Mother, what we gonna do today?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
True. We want you to know that we love you. We thank you for what you're doing. And come on home when you're done.
Be safe, and very soon you'll be home with your families. You're fighting to let us enjoy this life we have here in the U.S. Praying for you every day.
Thanks for serving!
While no report of casualties is available, witnesses confirm that heavy mortar and rifle fire continued well into the night.
A government official did, however, confirm that rebel forces still control...
My sister and I freaked out when we heard Dad was going to be deployed. But we had a family meeting about it, and he told us what was going on. Hey, we still worry, but knowing where he's going to be and what he'll be doing there helps us deal with it a lot better.
Next time you enjoy a basic freedom, think about who earned it for you.
Thank a veteran. Thank a veteran.
You can thank a veteran.
Thank a veteran.
For all you hold near and dear, you have America's veterans to thank.
Thank you.
Thank you!
And a special thank you to all of America's veterans from the VFW.
The veterans of foreign wars of the United States, serving today's veterans, active duty military, Guard, and Reserve.
Wednesday on AFN Movie, when America needed hope, an unlikely hero emerged from the darkness. Academy Award winner Chris Cooper, Jeff Bridges, and Tobey Maguire. Seabiscuit, primetime Wednesday on AFN Movie.
Question 32. The relative combobulatory quotient for fun may effectively be achieved by A, consuming alcohol, or B.
Take your time, people. This doesn't have to be difficult.
When something important is missing, it's unacceptable. One of the main reasons federal income tax returns are rejected is because they're missing something. Anyone listed on a tax return, even dependents, must have a Social Security number. And if they don't qualify for a Social Security number, they need an ITIN, an Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, that's issued for tax purposes only. Check with your unit tax advisor or legal office for more information.
One of the responsibilities of leadership is to eliminate anything that poses a threat to our readiness.
Sexual harassment detracts from training and performance. We simply cannot tolerate demeaning comments or gestures toward our own.
If I'm being harassed in any way, then I'm not focused on my job. So does it affect readiness? You bet it does.
Time spent dealing with this is time away from the mission. In the end, eliminating sexual harassment is everyone's issue.